Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you part of the former OKH, that's the German Army High Command, its field headquarters built close to Hitler's, and here here in front of me right now are the foundations for the largest bunker. Would have been had it been finished. This bunker measures, or the foundations, 37 by 74 meters, and it would have had a height of 9 meters. Imagine that, 37 meters by 74 meters. In the football field, it's about 100 meters long. So it is absolutely enormous. Foundations here made of reinforced concrete, and the whole bunker would have been made of reinforced concrete. Now, Mauerwald was set up to be close to Hitler at the Wolf's Lair, so that's about 25 kilometers from here, and a number of other Nazis had their headquarters in this area. See here we have got these are the steps that would have led up the side of the building, so this part must not steps, what you call it, railings. You hang on to them as you climb up like a ladder, and that would be on the side of the building, so it's somehow found its way down here. Oh, there's another one. That's why you've got to watch where you're putting your feet. So it's designed to trip people up. And so this was built near the Hitler's headquarters, and the point of this is the place where planning was done for the army. This is the largest complex of all, 250 hectares, far bigger than the Wolf's Lair, and the bunkers here, some of them are still in not in use, but they weren't destroyed at the end of the Second World War. So this is today northern Poland. It's approximately 20 kilometers, just under 20 kilometers from the Russian border. And we see here also the deep foundations in the ground. Now, under this bunker we have here was said to be the Amber Room. The Amber Room was a room made out of amber in by the Prussian king around 1710, something like that. In 1714, Peter the Great, the Russian Tsar, visited him, and he liked it so much that the King of Prussia decided to give it to him, and the amber room then found its way to Petersburg, the new capital of Russia. It was kept in a couple of palaces before in time finding its way to Tsarskoye Selo. At Tsarskoye Selo, that's the place where the Tsar, the last Tsar, was actually held prisoner. So he'd been held prisoner near the Amber Room somewhere. The Amber Room was Tsarskoye Selo was captured by Germans in November, I think it was, of 1941, and the Amber Room was looted, and it ended up being brought to Königsberg Castle, and from there it disappeared. Now, in the Gauleiter of East Prussia, Erich Koch, he was actually captured, and in 1970s, the Stasi, I think, and as well as the Polish Secret Service actually brought him here. He said he could recognise where it was hidden, or maybe they believed he, whatever. And it was, according to what he said, it was hidden roughly where we are standing, under where we are standing right now. Anyway, it wasn't there. Search is still gone. There's been recent searches for it here at Mamerki, Mauerwald. You may notice as well here the mosquito problem. So part of the here was blown up under this in search of the amber room, but it wasn't actually found. My own opinion is that it was destroyed at Königsberg Castle during the fighting there. I can't see any other logic. There's no record. I mean, obviously at the end of the war, records just got totally lost. Things were moved around. But this is sort of one of the mysteries. I mean, there's lots of works of art and the likes which went missing as well. So this was nothing unusual about that. I shall now show you here the car park. So you see, they have here a replica of the amber room, which you can see, according to what they say here, 30 bunkers to be seen. There's underground tunnel, there's the Stalingrad Museum, and there is a observation deck. And the observation deck alone is worth the entry fee of 32 zloty. Never mind anything else. The amber room, well, it's a copy obviously, but full-sized copy. Okay, right, I'm now going to take you to see the bunkers, but I think you're going to have to do that in a different video, because to keep the size of the videos a manageable length. Okay, so you can see the size here where the excavations were done for the amber room. There it was there, that was bit, it was blown up or blown out. And it's really difficult as well. These things, very thick, reinforced concrete. That's why those at the Wolf's Lair or Himmler's at Pozezja, the huge amount of explosives that would have to have been used. I'll bring it in a bit more even. Sorry. So that was the bit that was searched for the amber room in there. Koch himself was he was an earlier Nazi, but there was a very interesting book I read in 1993 about 95 I read it in about Erich Koch, and the book was written in 92, and it was about somebody who actually knew him in the 1930s. He came to East Prussia and had long conversations with him. I can't remember the name of the book now, unfortunately, but the person himself had been a British fighter pilot in the First World War, and at the time he wrote the book in 1990, well, sorry, the book was published in 92, and he was still alive. Anyway, can't remember that one. Leave that one for later. Now, if you're interested to see more videos from Mauerwald, I've done quite a lot, and I do intend to do a documentary video. Everybody goes to the Wolf's Lair who's in the region. Few people comparatively come here, although I must say This car park was packed yesterday, and there's a lot of people wandering around, and the other car park was about 1/5 full. So people are coming here, but this is far bigger, far more interesting than the Wolf's Lair. People go to the Wolf's Lair only because I think of Hitler. Even the bomb plot, well, the bomb blew up in Hitler's place on the 20th of July 1944, but the bomb plot was actually prepared down this road here in front. So anyway, there you have it. It was largely prepared here in the forest. This road existed at the same time then as well. So I've got the town of Pinierval is approximately 1 kilometre, maybe just over, about 1,400 meters down there, and down in this direction we've got the Masurian Canal, which is also very fascinating and worth seeing. Anyway, thanks for watching. You can see the others videos later. So if you want, I upload every day now at 8 o'clock in the evening my time, 2000 hours, and so I am based in Germany and Poland. So if you're interested in seeing real history and what it looks like today, then this is the place to come to. But for the moment, all the best from me in Mamerki, formerly Mauerwald, the forest Wald, and Mauer named after Mauersee, which is the lake which you might just be able to make out through the forest. So thanks, all the best, bye for now.